2. It doesn't spell the end.
Is this Nick versus AYDAN? Is this Nick versus AYDAN?
Shot
Oh
to
my
Nickmercs
God,
goes down.
dude, Nick.
AYDAN says, welcome to Tilted.
And there,
She my lowest line, Gucci everything, Louis everything. Had to cut her off, she sniffs too much cane. Don't look so surprised, all she wanna do is lie. And she turn around and cry, demons all in her eyes. She don't feel no pain.
This player say it looks fantastic, which means it's gonna come down to who makes a mistake first.
Goodness.
Crunch.
The ramp block on
Bad. I would expect him to kind of have it out. AYDAN for that.
Bro, AYDAN, this kid's a freak,
Has
dude.
just claimed Tilted Towers as his own. Takes his 4th elimination earlier. A rotation in on lasers.
Dude.
And Nick knows exactly where he is in the build, and he's gonna stop and just listen. Tags for 20-something. AYDAN should still have the HP advantage, and there's the trap. Can't hit the second pump shot, but gets tagged from down low. The remote explosive zone, AYDAN! AYDAN again! It's AYDAN's towers now!
It might be time for Nick
Nick's
to
gonna
choose a
have
different.
to have the advantage. Nick now waiting, listening, knowing it's gotta be AYDAN nearby. These guys know what skins they wear. They know the routes they like to take. You think whoever wins this fight will claim Tilted Towers for this game. When Nick hears that chest open, he knows exactly where AYDAN is. Here comes the engagement again. So far, AYDAN eliminated Nick back in game 1, and Nick looking for vengeance right now. Trying to spray on down with the LMG. AYDAN building walls. Nick in the engagement. The tag. The shield's now gone for AYDAN. Nick with the advantage up to this point. He's got to push the agenda here. The crowd getting behind Nickmercs. You hear the chant going on in the background. Nick has matched the build. AYDAN with the high ground. Nick 132 HP. I believe AYDAN has just a little bit less. But as I say that, you see Nick with a little bit of a grimace there as he gets tagged for 60. The 1v1, the quick block there. The battle of the century. Two of the best controller players in the world going at it. AYDAN down to 2 health. He's gonna have to big shield here. Nick wants this fight. I can tell you, he wants to tie this 1v1 battle up at 1-1. AYDAN now on the high ground of the building. Nick, I believe, is disengaging for the moment. I'm sure he heard that big shield, Lupo, and that might have been enough to scare him off. What comes to the chest to slurp, as the crowd knows just how good that'll be. That'll put him up to 77 HP.
Yeah, Nick's out.
As they've just disengaged. They'll both live to see another day. Oh my goodness, Lupo.
Players of this
Another
caliber.
big shield.
Are you kidding me? Players of this caliber trading shots
Bro,
like this, disengaging.
that's so lucky, man.
I guarantee you, before this circle closes, the next time they will end up having to fight each other again. Round 3 almost, and AYDAN's going to drop on the outside. These drop downs, placing the floor to stop himself from taking any fall damage. He's going to end up 176, 177 HP total here.
I feel like this crowd is fine with just a $1.5 million Nickmercs and AYDAN only in Tilted tournament.
1v1
I'm all for
day.
it. As they're both going to go ahead, reset. They're the only two here, I think.
You have a couple
There's a
players
couple people now
on the
entering,
outside.
but that's why they're just like, there's so much loot still on the map that they know, oh, this hasn't been touched, this hasn't been touched.
A single point. AYDAN
Dude,
still
Nick
back.
hasn't
my
found
goodness.
any shield.
Round 3.
Round 3.
Nickmercs versus AYDAN, 2 controller titans hanging out in Tilted Towers.
Here's the thing though, Nick has no shields. He basically needs AYDAN to walk on into the double barrel and say hello. He's waiting, they are 1 pixel away. AYDAN charges
No!
the spray! AYDAN again at 20 HP! And this crowd erupts again!
Look at the loot next to him too. He already has a rip to go, a second rip to go on the ground, and the bait to swap there.
If Nick has any shields or if AYDAN doesn't have 200 health,
Down, go for the shots.
Nick hears the big tags. Won't push it as of yet. You look at the elim speed, poach with an elimination. Nick, the quick shots. There's 1 elim for Nick, still at full HP as the crowd gets behind him. Absolutely a fan favorite. Are again.
It's happening! It's happening!
Ladies and gentlemen.
I'm taking a shot if AYDAN gets a kill.
Round 3. The first 2 games, AYDAN eliminated Nickmercs. Can Nick get vengeance here? As AYDAN's actually going to fall back.
Nations, 1 more means a point. Back in Tilted. Courage. These guys, they're gonna go after each other here. They have to. There's no way. There we go.
There it is again. I mean, this is what it's all about, folks. Nick versus AYDAN. AYDAN 2, Nick 0 so far in the fights. I know Nick has family here watching, a lot of people this weekend wanting to see how he can perform. This is probably, Nick has had such a long competitive history in esports. This is probably the biggest tournament he's ever been in, and here it is, the battle again. We've seen this before. Here it goes, round number 3. AYDAN peeking the corner. It's Nick building the ramps. AYDAN getting the wall in front, just to trying to make sure he's covered and can have some quick edits on out. There's another close ramp. Expect a quick rotation on it. He's gonna
the footsteps.
third person
Nick rotates up top.
Yeah. Nick's got the high ground now, and I think he'll kind of reset to the top of this new building. There is still Ecstatic just standing still in the big gray building.
If you don't move, they can't hear you, Jack.
Both these players so healthy in this fight. The last time we saw AYDAN versus Nick, it was Nick with only 100 HP. I believe there's a slight health advantage for AYDAN at the moment, probably about 10 HP difference.
I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous.
But Nick is back in big gray where there is still Ecstatic hiding behind one of these doors.
You notice he hasn't even moved. He's barely turning and not even really weapon swapping. I think Ecstatic at this point knows that both Nick and AYDAN are here. He's waiting for this fight to play out, and Nick, you see, he's looking around the corner. He's watching and saw the rotation. He's going to try and get a top-down surprise here. Maybe drop in the shotgun coming out. Shotgun and then swap to the dualies. You can hear him moving around underneath. The audio tracking these players. It's just...
Ecstatic is close by Nick right now. He's like right behind one of these walls.
The rotation out, it looks like...
just ran it out. Wait, this was Nickmercs. Low on HP. In a little bit of a fight. How does it end
those
here?
dualies.
Ecstatic.
What?
Nick.
Bartology is in the back right corner there. I believe that's the taco building.
3 great pistols.
And a
Nick
green.
has 4 pistols right now on the ground. Did he just miss a shotgun?
No, he left the pistol behind. In the corner there might have been a shotgun. He rotated past it pretty quickly. Going for the chest, though.
Oh,
Not
no.
bad, but he doesn't have a close-up weapon at the same time.
No, Nick's got to keep just disengaging until he finds a better weapon. There you go. He's got something now. Oh, there's a blue pump right there, too. So he'll get the max.
I don't understand why they don't farm up.
Slurp. People still nearby. Need to go from the chest.
What are you doing? I don't want to watch this. I want to watch. Go back to Nick!
Detail the west side. He's sitting on shot, but it's enough to secure that elimination. AYDAN.
I think this is what you think it is, folks.
Same spot.
This is it! This is it!
It never ends. AYDAN trying to claim some walls. Nick weakened. On the other side, AYDAN in the 2 battles so far has come out on top. Him and Nick dancing back and forth. The ramp edits trying to just keep the drop on Nick to maybe get a shotgun shot off. He wants to chase this fight down. He knows he's got the health advantage on him as he continues to be max HP in every fight he has with Nick. Does get tagged up once, dropped to twice now. Over to 152, here's the fight again. I believe this is Nick, tags him with the headshot. Shields down on both sides, stink bombs being used now. As I think Nick is going to retreat as both players look to mini back up.
These guys, that move right there
Round
is one
4
that's super
fight.
common.
Never ends. These guys just keep going at
Pop
it.
that mini, Nick. You have another one. Pop it,
That
baby.
little triangle to pop out those windows, super common in that building, and both players know it, which means that every floor kind of has that.
It's like, dude, it's like he's
going back
Tracy.
inside. This is just relentless back and forth between these two guys, and they're going to keep going for it. He's going to use that as a way to try and locate.
Nick got a huge tag. Nick's going for it. Nick's going. Oh, he falls right back down. Once he missed that second pump, he falls right back down. I believe both players so similar in HP. Yeah, Nick's actually getting shot in the back by Misfits Gyron and beamed instantly by AYDAN with MAR. And that gives Nick, and Nick already knew, but that gives Nick full confirmation of who's nearby him. He knows it's AYDAN 100%, no doubt. They are on the same level right next to each other.
Back and forth around the stairs, every angle. It's cat and mouse in here. They're both trying to find that one spot.
He's blocked himself.
Blocked himself out. The jump and head back inside. Another player sniping.
Gotta get a hit on that.
AYDAN sneaks into the window. The snipe isn't relevant anymore because it's AYDAN versus Nickmercs.
I can't tell if that
Second
shotgun
floor.
actually connect or not. I
I'm
can't tell.
so
right now.
nervous.
Another stink bomb, trying to get any tag he can on Nick, even himself apparently. The rotation through there is trying to catch
Man, Nick is
off
getting
guard.
so low. Those stink bombs have chunked away so much HP. He's down to just 99 health. AYDAN still hunting from above.
Only 4 builds left too, which means Nick can't defensively play against him too much inside here. He's got to go for it soon. And here we go, 93.
He switched to the wrong gun.
Catches him off guard.
Nick switched to the wrong gun.
Are you kidding me?